connection's good. Whoops. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will be continuing with more of Survivor's Guild. We left off at a part where the cast was theorizing who could possibly be the mastermind, and if I can remember, Aki was the one who they decided was most possibly the mastermind, although I'm very well certain it's Minoru, not her. Anyway, hopefully the volume's okay. Alright, let's see what happens this episode. Oh, my camera's blurring, fuck. Hold on. Can I don't know how to fix it. Hold on, my camera's blurring. Oh, it's, I guess fine now. Okay. Hopefully it won't happen again. Alright. That's still a bit loud. Hold on. There we go. I think it's just the song's loud. Uh-oh. Outside, I saw Atsuo and Aki arguing. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna end up forgetting the voices. I haven't done this in a little while. Aki, please stop. How the fuck can I stop? How? I just don't want you to go against everyone. Because if you do, someone might actually really try to kill you. You think that was my choice? Oh. You should tell this to... Oh! Look who's here. Oh dear. Hi? Hi? Sorry. Oh, sorry. Hi? Seriously? Listen, Aki, I'm sorry. It was not my intention to rally the group against you or anything. I was just trying to share my thoughts. Oh, great. Like always, you just fucking yap without thinking of the consequences. You seriously think that I am the mastermind? I'm not sure. It can be anyone, really. I just thought you could match some of the patterns that I know. Rui, I don't think it's gonna be that simple. Excuse me. You know what? That reasoning was really low. Huh? I know what you think of me, who you see me as. What? Oh. You think I have no other personality other than swearing and bitching about Hayato. I mean, it's deserved. He killed your someone who sounded like your best friend. Or a best friend. Well, I mean... It doesn't. I know it doesn't make her happy. You think I act like that because I like it? You think it makes me happy? No, all you want is Hayato dead, and that's fucking reasonable. Dude's a serial killer. This is the only way not to get fucking hurt at every turn. Shit. Maki. You know, back when Mako was still with us, she said she didn't like that. She said she didn't like men because of her past, right? Yeah, she did. That was partially because of her imprinted memories, but I know that she had real experiences too. So yeah, I could kind of relate to that, but at the same time, I kept thinking, I wish it was just like that. I wish it was me. Sorry. I wish it was just the men that I had to watch out for. But no, in this fucked up world, everyone is out to get you. Everyone. Oh. I haven't seen that. Have I seen that spray before? I think I might have, but I don't really remember it. Anyway, if you lower your guard even for a moment, you will fucking die. You know that? You will end up like Mako or Samir. Or Kokoro. Fuck. I don't think it's always like that. I don't want to give up on anyone. Then you will die. You'll fucking be dead. Wait, sorry. And you'll have no one but yourself to blame. So you're saying you're acting like that to survive? And what do you care? Yes, I want to fucking survive. Even though I don't even know if I should. Oh. What? Don't you see it? Everyone who deserved to survive this game is already dead. The only ones left are us bastards who will try to betray and backstab each other until we're all gone. So if you try acting better than that, you'll just end up the next one to go. I've had enough of this shit. Ooh. Damn. I don't want her to die. I mean, yeah, but why did you want to talk to her in particular? Bro, I don't want anyone else to die, no matter who it is. But if she acts like this, then she's going to be in the most danger of all of us. You think I shouldn't have made that list? Or more likely, you shouldn't have made... No, I know that the list was made by a couple of other writers, but you shouldn't have made her the #1 pick. You should just say Minoru was most likely it, which, still, again, that's what I think. I don't know. I don't know anything, man. It's like I said, I'm more suited to action. Sorry. The last time I tried to be the smart one, it didn't go well. Are you referring to the last trial? Because that really wasn't your fault if that's the case. Yeah, but... Oh, time to go see the new island. Probably the final island. Oh? Okay, gotta forget his voice again. Hey there, dear players. Long time no see. It's a beautiful day despite the weather. But I want to make it even more beautiful by seeing all your sad faces. So come to our usual meeting spot, okay? The extra said something they're going to discover a new island. Oh no, maybe this is the motive. See ya! Huh? Already? Sorry, my... Seems like he's back to his usual routine, meeting with us after breakfast and unlocking the new area. I guess it's better that way. That last chapter was... Oh, excuse me, hold on. Was truly fucked up. Yeah. I guess we should go to the main building then. Hi! So nice to see you again. Yeah, right. Wow, you all look really depressed today. That's hilarious. What do you want from us? Oh, you're back to being scary? I'm just asking, why have you contacted us this early? I mean, it's the same thing as always. New area, new dangers, yada yada. Yes, but the last time you waited until the end of the first day. Listen guys, the last chapter was a special case. I barely appeared in it because I was busy. I'm sure the viewers were pissed. Viewers? I kinda doubt that. So this time, I'm going to be taking a more active role in this chapter. Hold on. Really active. That sounds scary. It should, but we'll get back to this in a sec. First, the usual stuff. I unlocked the 5th island for you, so you could explore it to your heart's content. Well, it's the final area, right? Yeah, we didn't have any more. So it is true. There will only be 6 chapters. I doubt that. From what he said, I think they're going to continue until everyone is dead. I mean, I can't tell you how many chapters we will have. That would be a spoiler. So we can't know anything? Nope. However, there is one more cool thing about the 5th island. What cool thing? Please don't say it's another weapon. Even better, for the first time, the island has a name. And sorry. And it's called Storm Island. That is the most boring name I've ever heard. It does sound pretty generic. Storm Island, is it connected to the constant rain? Maybe. In general, I decided to add rain in this chapter for mood purposes. I want this chapter to be super depressing, so the rain fits. So it's like I told you, lol. Changing the weather to make us feel worse? Really? Yeah, I'm sure it'll work wonders. Besides, that's not the only change I made. Surely you must have noticed, right? Is this referring to the weapons being all taken away? Noticed what? Are you referring to the cat Minoru? Hold on, let me go back for a sec. Yeah, looking back. Yeah, Minoru's gone. Minoru the cat's missing. Huh? Missing? You don't mean the cat? You fucker, what did you do to him? I mean, he doesn't really exist, right? I didn't even notice it, but now now that you're mentioning this, it's true. He was not there. You fucking trash can. Jeez, chill out a bit. I didn't hurt him. I didn't even delete his file or anything. I just moved him to another server, one where only I can pet him. But why would you do that? Simple. To break you. What? This whole time you were all like, everything is going to shit, but at least we could still pet the cat. So no, you can't pet the cat. All that's left for you is misery and despair. That is really petty, man. But it can be effective. Removing any positive things about this game, any glimpses of hope. I could see how it would accelerate our descent into despair. That fucking mastermind knows what they're doing, huh? Right, so maybe it isn't you after all. So is this supposed to be our motive? Depression? You think that alone would be the motive? Sorry. Nah, that's just the setting. As for the motive, I've got 3 of them. What? Wow. Are you for real? Yep, the 5th chapter deserves something special, and I want to deliver. Okay, I'm gonna move it back because my back hurts. Yay. You asshole, stop playing with us. So, what are these motives? What? You want them already? Huh? Nah, you can't get that much at once. I gotta spread out the despair. So for this chapter, I'll be meeting with you once a day. Or once a night, maybe. For the next 3 nights at 21 o'clock, we'll be meeting at this place. Or in this place. Each night, I will give you one of the motives. Hey, maybe you'll kill someone even before the last one drops. Ugh. This is crazy, man. 3 motives at once. Ruri, was there ever something like that in Danganronpa? No, I don't think so. So we're in uncharted territory now? Interesting. It seems like the hunter is going all out. Perhaps they feel like they're in danger? In danger? But we haven't gotten any closer to finding them. Maybe it's because you guys are not the danger. Unless it's that loser Aki, and she's panicking now that she got exposed by my dear boyfriend. Excuse me. Oh, fuck you. It could be just as well as anyone else. So, is that it, Monogurfi? Almost. Almost? I told you that I want to have a more active role in this chapter, right? So I'm just gonna do that. No spoilers, but please don't plan any events for this afternoon, okay? What? Alright, now it's really all. I'm gonna see you soon, so bye! Oh boy. What's going on here? 3 motives? Why? And some mysterious event too. They really want to make this chapter stand out. Why are you happy with all this? We're all going to suffer because of this. Don't try to understand this maniac. Gumi might be right. Maybe something did cause the mastermind to act faster. So maybe this can be the last regular chapter after all. But this doesn't mean good news for us. Hold on. Because it also means that we're way more likely to all die. Yeah. I wonder if we'll end up with one of the motives in this episode. We'll see. So what should we do now? Well, let's start by asking Takeshi for his ideas. He's our leader now, after all. This is ridiculous. I mean, what can we even do? We have to stay strong and react to what's happening. So for now, we should probably just search the new area and find out what is there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there won't be anything that could help us leave the game, but sometimes the 5th area held some subtle hints to the mastermind's identity. In that case, we definitely need to search thoroughly. Hold on. Sorry, my arm's itchy. There we go. Right, so let's spread out and go to this new island now. I wonder what will be there. Wow, you're making this leader thing look so easy. Maybe you guys should have elected me after all. No. Shut up, Hayato. Alright, it's time to check the final area. Alright, let's see what they'll find. I have a bad feeling about this, but I suppose there's no other choice. Hold on. I misread that bit. Okay, I have a bad feeling about it, but there is no other choice. I suppose there was only one bridge still left, so I know where to go. Is this still too loud? I think I'm gonna turn it down just a wee bit more. this upper island. A snowman? So this is the storm island. Yeah, seems pretty normal to me. Oh, I didn't realize Takeshi was there. Just 2 buildings to check. No scary fortress this time? I don't think so. Oh, however, I could see some big metal structure further into the island. Guess we're going to check that too. I wonder what it is. Did everyone else already spread around? Yeah, I was just waiting for you. Oh, making sure everyone came. Why for me? Oh, you're the last one. I wanted to make sure everyone had arrived safely before going to search around myself. Huh, you seem to be treating this leadership thing more seriously than I thought. Of course, he wants to prove that he can. Oh, I guess. This is the bare minimum, Rui. I should. Whoa! Takeshi, you okay? Yeah? What was that? A thunder? Not just a thunder, that was like 10 thunders right next to each other. Hold on. Sorry, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Just give me a second. Okay. Not just a thunder, that was like 10 thunders right next to each other. I guess that's why it's called Storm Island. There's a pretty good chance that the next victim might end up dying from electrocution. This isn't normal. But I guess since we're in a simulation... Damn, is this why it's called Storm Island? Definitely. Probably. Okay, let's spread out. Apart from the island, we have to check to see if no one got hurt. Yeah. Okay, where to? A snowman on a tropical island. Alright, so what's the... Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. It's still the volume. Okay, they're kind of similar buildings, but with different roof colors. So we're checking out the blue roof one first. Hey guys, are you okay? Better than ever. I was smart enough to hide from the rain before that thunderstorm started attacking you, sillies. Glad to hear that, I suppose. What even is this room? But hey, this is an interesting development. What would happen if someone got killed by something like this? What are you talking about? I don't think there would be a trial for this. What is this room? Right? It depends. Ooh, if someone just got hit by thunder, no. But if you tied them to the roof and waited for it to strike... Oh, yeah, that too. We can't restrain anyone, though. Oh, you can if you want to kill them. That makes sense. Well, then that means you're the killer. What if you simply force someone to leave a building and then got hit, and they got hit then? It all sounds like a gray area. I hope we don't have to deal with this, honestly. Yeah. Either way, what is this place? It kind of reminds me of a trial room. The stands are quite similar. There's way less of them, though. This room was clearly made for something But for what? No idea. Okay then, anything else in this room? And there's a box here. Want me to open it? That would be preferable, yeah. Okay then, let's see. It's a drone? Huh, interesting. You think it could help us somehow? Maybe. Hey, wait a second. I recognize this stupid machine. Huh? Oh! Yeah, it's that stupid lie detector that almost got me killed. Us. Only that it has propellers and some other shit. That's weird. I wonder why our captors did that. Oh, there's also a controller and an instruction manual. These are always boring. We should still read it. Fine. Oh, it's been written by Monokirby. Of course. All the more reason to read it. Give it to me, Hayato. Sure. Okay, let's see. Hi, Monokirby here. This is the instruction manual for Flying Investigative Gimmick Unit Radical Extreme 09, or Figure 09 in short. Huh. It's number 9 because it took me 9 tries to get this stupid lie detector to work on a basis for my drone. As a basis for my drone. I had to take like half of... That's my stepdad getting home. Just give it a sec. They usually stop once he enters the house. Oh. Okay, I think it's okay. Let me reread this. I had to, take half of the parts from the inside out of it and rearrange it for it to work. So do whatever you want with it. Fly it around the island, drop it at someone's head to kill them, anything goes. Oh, and just to be even cooler, I attached 2 additional modules to it. The first one is a camera, and the other one is a voice recorder. Sadly, it doesn't work as a lie detector anymore. But I'm sure you'll find some use for this marvel of technology. Have fun! That's all. Huh. I have no idea why Monokirby gave us that. I'm sure he has some kind of plan. Yeah, maybe it's tied with one of the motives. Yeah. We'll discuss this with the others when we finish exploring the island. And one of the cards is in here as well. Alright, in that case, I'll go somewhere else. Strange stand. Oh, I didn't even realize there were 7 of them. We'll discuss this with everyone. No. That's what it said. We'll discuss this with everyone. I thought it'd be more exciting. The box with the drone. Wait, what's in the orange room building? What the hell? So what do we have? Yeah. I think it's quite clear what this place is. Is this a giant chessboard? Oh, a holographic one. That seems pretty high tech. What's with the trees? But I have no idea what this is doing here. And let me guess. It wasn't like this in Danganronpa 44. No, it wasn't. There was no place like this. But the locations we've been given stopped resembling those I knew a long time ago. Thought so. Then this weird phenomenon with a thunderstorm is also unique to this game. Yeah. Back there, they had regular weather, like in the real world. So they had occasional rain, but nothing like that. Give me a sec. Oh, sorry. I see. But why a chessboard? Is this supposed to have something to do with me? That's kind of a good question. But we've had chessboards here before, right? You had one in your room. Yeah, but it was a regular-sized one. This one almost takes almost an entire room. Maybe it's connected to that event that Monokrufi was talking about. Oh yeah. You think they'll have us play chess for our lives or something like that? That would certainly benefit Alicia. I mean, yeah, but then maybe the hunter put this here to make us suspect her? To make us think she's the mastermind? That's possible. I feel like if they did that, it'd be more subtle. Yeah. This is very blatant, as if they were laughing at me. Oh. Maybe. Is there anything else in this room? Only that thing. A Christmas tree? And that's what it looks like. Who would use a Christmas tree in the summer? So that's what those trees are? And it's particularly big, like the one you'd see at the at a town square. This chain with Christmas lights looks like it's 100 kilometers long. I read that in the wrong voice. I'm so sorry. That was Leisha saying that. Okay, now you're just exaggerating. Probably. Well, I suppose I could go elsewhere now. I don't like the feeling of this place. The hunter must be scheming something. Oh, there's the other card. I think there's still like one area left. Alright, what's back here? Whoa. Wow, that is a weird looking place. You don't say. There are these two huge objects here. The left one is some kind of steel tower. Huh, I know that kind of tower. It looks like a base transceiver station. I probably mispronounced that. Sorry. A what? You know, the thing used for mobile phones. You put a ton of antennas and radio equipment at top. I once knew a guy who worked with things like this. So you're saying that we could use it to contact the outside? Probably not. Atsuo, think for a second, for fuck's sake. We're inside a simulation, remember? So any kind of radio won't reach anyone outside of it anyway. You're right. Samira already tried it, and now she's gone. Damn. Still, I think we should check this thing out. It has some stairs leading to the top, so I think we could climb it. Sure, man, I'll go with you. Is that really a good idea? Don't count on me. By the way, what is the other thing over there? It's some kind of stone arch. Like a big one, too. Way smaller than the tower, but it's still several meters tall. I think it's just for decoration, though. Maybe. But still, it seems ominous. Everything on this island is ominous. Come on, bro, let's check out the tower. Sure, let's go. Just don't fall down from there. That would suck. Several minutes later. Whoa. Phew, that took longer than I thought. Your body is just in crappy physical condition, dude. Maybe. It comes with being a nerd. I usually do better than that, but that's when I eat properly. Yeah. How are you feeling, Atsuo? I'm managing, really. I'll survive this shit. I'm not gonna tell him that Mamoru said the same thing. Anyway, what do we have here? Honestly, a lot of nothing. No antennas, no radio equipment, no nothing. So the tower is just a dummy? Seems so. What about that thing? It's just a lightning rod. I actually have heard of these things, but I'm not fully sure how they work. Maybe. Radio towers usually have them to protect the equipment. Oh, yeah, but there's no equipment here. I guess. What does this thing even do? Well, the metal rod at the top of the tower intercepts lightning. And the thick cable on the side of the tower goes all the way down to the ground, safely delivering the electricity there. Oh, I see. Well then, I guess there's no reason to stay up here. Yeah, let's go back down. Is that it for the monocards? So, anything up there? Not really. Thought so. Once again, it's a big waste of time. Yeah, there was literally nothing on this island. Weird. Should we go somewhere else then? Maybe. What's up? What's that thing on top of the arch? That purple circle? Yeah. It seems like some decoration. Maybe we should check it out. I mean, no one's stopping you. There's literally a ladder lying next to it. Yeah, but that ladder looks quite old. It doesn't seem safe for me. Oh, come on, you'll be fine. Okay. In that case, Atsuo, please help me with this. What do you need me to do? Just hold the ladder in place while I climb it, okay? Sure. I carefully climbed the ladder. The sound it was making didn't exactly make me feel confident. And on top? Huh? What's up there? It's a big stone disc, all painted in purple. It's attached to the arch with a metal screw. Okay, but is there anything on it? I'll look closer. I carefully moved closer to the disc. And then just for a moment. I touched it. So, it's some kind of carving, like something you'd see in a museum. Maybe it's for that other room. The first room we checked out. And it depicts... Uh-oh. Shit, where do we get down from that thing? Okay, just hold it. Ah! Oh. Shit. Of course, it was like I feared. The old ladder snapped while I was up top. I fell all the way down. Ouch. You okay, man? Yeah. Should have been more careful. You were the one that told me I'd be fine, you know. I guess. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, that ladder is unusable now. Yeah, there's no fixing that. So can you tell us what you saw up there? Like I said, it was a huge stone disc with a carving on it. Was it something connected to Danganronpa or to any of us? I don't think so. It wasn't anything I've seen before. Huh. It was showing a person, some man with long hair. He was holding a clock in his hand. And in every direction, there were rays coming out of his body. Huh. Well, I'm sure it has some deep symbolic meaning. Hold on. Hey, Rui. Yeah? It was all purple, right? Right. What about it? So this isn't like in Watchmaker of Light. Like what? Watchmaker of Light is an old Polish song. Polish? What are you, Bolstall? I mean, he is a musician. He kind of should know. No, but I'm a musician. I try to listen to from all kinds of countries. You never know where someone might be cooking something good. And you just happen to know that one? I know it because I saw someone talking about it in relation to Danganronpa. To Danganronpa? Now I'm interested. Of course you are. Wouldn't imagine you'd care about good music otherwise. Hey, I know some good music. Big fan of oh boy, I'm gonna mispronounce this. I think I know who he's talking about. Kasane Teto. Yeah, okay. That's the red one with drills? Yeah. Anyway, about your song. Was it something like Vicarious, the song you were playing during the talent show? No, it's way more serious. Because it's a song about coming to terms with your own death? Well, that's scary. Oh. It goes like this. I'm not going to sing it, obviously. When he comes for me as well, the watchmaker of light and purple. To shake the blue inside my head, I will be bright and I will be ready. The days will flow right through me. The floors and airs will fade. I will look at everything once more and walk away. Don't know where, forever. Sorry if the translation isn't super accurate. I don't really speak Polish, you know. If only we still had Yumi with us. Because she's a translator. But that's pretty much what it says. Huh, this is so sad. Sad? Yeah, to know that you're about to die, that your life is at its end. It's so depressing. I'm not sure of that. You see, like I said, someone brought this up in a discussion about Danganronpa. Since in this song, a person was able to accept their own death and go out without any regrets. Which, you know, is quite different than it usually goes for us. Yeah, no shit. Being able to be at peace in our last moments, it's not a luxury given to many Danganronpa characters. I suppose. I never really thought about that. But I guess you're right. Shit. What? I just thought, it's just like a... And never mind. Oh, come on, you started saying something. Don't leave us hanging like that. Screw that, you'll both just laugh at me. Why would we laugh at you? Because we're having a serious conversation and I'm thinking about a fucking children's comic about a goddamn crocodile. A crocodile? Hey, I love crocs. If you love them, then this would fuck you up even more. I wonder what story she's referring to. I've never heard of it. What do you mean? Hug. Okay, but don't laugh. Sure. Oh, it's a webcomic that came out at around 2020. Not many people know it. It's named... This croc will die in 100 days. Oh. What? That's certainly a choice for a title. I read it a few years later, after my Danganronpa season. The thing was, for 100 days, the author would post very short comics about the life of that crocodile. He would play with his friends, go to work, celebrate holidays, and so on. Seems like your typical slice of life story. Yeah, but in every single episode, there would be a short note with a countdown, which told the reader exactly how many days are left until the croc dies. Hold on, this is... Sorry. One of the reasons why I was thinking of possibly not streaming is because I was starting to get a headache. I had to turn the light down because it's bothering my head a lot. Anyway, hold on, give me a second. I just want to check the feed to see if the light is making a huge difference or not. Okay, no, it's fine. Anyway, I think I read that. That's dark. So at first, the readers treated it as a funny, weird thing, like a joke. But the more they read, the more they began to like that crocodile. And so they started being concerned. I can imagine. So as the countdown was going lower and lower, they started messaging the author. Ooh, asking him to not kill the croc and to let him live in peace. But he didn't answer. And as the comic was reaching the final episode, people were making theories. What will happen? Surely there must be some twist at the end, right? Probably not. Some crazy surprise that no one expected to play with everyone's expectations. So, how did it end? The day of the final chapter arrived, but there was no chapter. For the previous 99 days, the author was always publishing the chapter at the same hour, but this time he didn't. Instead, he posted it 20 minutes later. In that episode, the crocodile's friends were all waiting for him. He was running late, and they didn't know what happened. Oh, the final panel showed that when he was going to meet with them, he got hit by a car and died. And that was it, the end. That was all? Yes, Ruri, that was all. But I don't know why I expected the croc to die in a car crash. There was no fanfare, no crazy twist. Because there never was meant to be any twist. You were clearly told at the very beginning what would happen at the end. And you had 100 days to come to terms with it. Ugh. Fuck, that's heavy. Yeah. The author later commented a bit on that story. Apparently, one of the reasons why he created it was dealing with the sudden death of his friend. More broadly, he wanted to show that we will all die one day. And that maybe if we were aware of it, that we can think more about what we want to spend our time, to spend the time that we have. Yeah, I can see how this relates to the song I was talking about. And I don't think it being a simple webcomic weakens the message at all, you know. I agree. However, I think there is a different issue with this. See, I think the Danganronpa fandom would not really like a story like that. Why not? Because the thing that most of them believe is that the story needs to be unpredictable. They demand that it shocks them, that it does something that they would never expect. Otherwise, they're disappointed. I get it, but it really depends on the story. Hold on. You could write a story in many different ways. If the writer is capable enough, they can make it interesting anyway. I'd go even further. I think the story not being unpredictable was what made this comic work in the first place. If the croc died out of nowhere, even in just some more interesting way, and then no one would care. It would just be another shocking death. Oh. But if you knew from the start that it would happen, that this knowledge was looming over every episode, every line of dialogue, you were enjoying watching that protagonist go through all these events, knowing that he would still die in the end. It's not the death that hits you, it's crushing, overwhelming inevitability. I see. I admit, I might have been too obsessed with Danganronpa tropes to consider alternate approaches to storytelling. Well, it's never too late to broaden your horizons, right? Yeah. Well, we really got sidetracked here, huh? Didn't we? Not my fault. You two were the ones that asked me to tell you this. I know. Still, we have to explore the new area. See if I can find something else in any other places. Good luck. There's more to fiction than just Danganronpa, really. I wonder if the stone thing is really connected to that song. Alright, let's see what happens next. I think I've seen everything now. Guess I should meet up with the others. Maybe they... Oh no, not again, not again. Whoa. Shit, let's get out of here. Is everyone safe? I think so. No one is missing. Thank fuck. Damn, this thunderstorm really gave us a scare. I got a gut feeling it's probably going to be a possible cause of death. I thought it was just a one-time thing to welcome us there. But it happened again. I could see people completely avoiding that island as there's literally nothing there. Yeah, it's concerning. However, did you notice the scale of this phenomenon? Scale? Yeah, the thunders were only striking on that new island. Everywhere else, it was just regular rain. So that's why it's named Storm Island, huh? It seems so. It's certainly a very dangerous place. No shit. You could die at any moment if you're unlucky. But that's just the charm of that place. Okay, before we get to that, can everyone report on what they found in there? Sure. Aki and I found a radio tower, but it was completely empty. Right, we climbed it and there was nothing interesting there. That's disappointing. We wouldn't be able to get in contact with anyone outside the simulation anyway. Apart from that tower, there was also a stone arch. But it looked like it was just for decoration. So nothing useful there. Not really. Alicia, how about you? Gumi and I found a giant chessboard. A chessboard? No, that's intriguing. Makes you seem suspicious, you know. I had nothing to do with it. That just sounds like another chill-out zone. Same as the stage or the gaming room. Yeah. Unless Monokurfi is planning to use it somehow. Well, we won't know until it happens. I'm certainly in no mood to play chess with anyone. Wait, what does that mean? I mean, your elo must be in the negatives, so no wonder I didn't get the voice of my mouth. Eat a dick. Was there anything else other than the chessboard? Oh, it was just one. Just a big Christmas tree. A Christmas tree? In summer? We were surprised too. But I don't think it's connected to anything. Alright. I will also tell you what I found. What we found, old guy. Yeah. There was a room with some stands, like the ones at the trial. I don't like the sound of that. Me neither, but I don't know why they were there. Tell them... Oh, hold on. Sorry, excuse me. Tell them about the cooler thing that we found. Sure. It's this drone. You brought it here? Yeah, the island is dangerous. Better to keep it here. Never thought I'd have to see the shitty lie detector again. That surely brings back bad memories. Anyway, it has a camera and a voice recorder attached to it. We could see if we could find some use for it. Maybe it could help us find the mastermind? But how? I doubt they're walking around in plain sight. So I think that's all we found. Seems that way. Okay, so about that new island. Listen, guys, I don't think we should risk it. Risk what? Getting hit by lightning, obviously. So my idea is that we should stop everyone from going there unless the game forces us to. That might be the best option. Oh, I don't think it's a good idea. That island still might prove important in trying to fight the mastermind. But we didn't find anything. Or it can just be fun. In that case, we should probably vote on it, yes? Well, that's what we agreed to. Okay. Then let's vote. Who supports the idea to not go to the new island, and who is against it? YouTube note, this choice doesn't change anything, as the end result of the vote is always the same, for or against. Okay, so we got 5 votes for and 2 against. Yeah, democracy, let's go. Why are you happy about this, idiot? I don't like this, but I promised I won't be forcing my opinions on you anymore. Very well. Let's agree not to go to the new island unless we have to. How do you even want to enforce it? I don't. It's just an agreement for our safety. I will still try to understand what's going on with this weird thunderstorm. Even if it will be harder from outside. That much you can do. Okay, so I think that's all for now. And once again, the exploration didn't give us anything. That's just how it is. So I suppose we can end this meeting now. Do whatever you want, guys. I need a moment alone. Oh. Fine, I'll see you all later. Alright, we're done with this, and Monocurfy still hasn't announced anything. So I suppose I could spend some time talking to someone. Free time works a bit differently in this chapter. Each character has exactly one completely unique free time event, exclusive to this chapter. Also, you can't skip them in your bed this time. Oh, so we actually have to talk to someone. Make sure you see them all while they're all still alive. Oh, just Hayato and Misha. Do you want to spend free time with Alicia? Here we go, alright. Hey there. Hi. Yeah, you'll get wet if you stay out here. It's just a bit of water. Besides, this place is kind of calming. I suppose. Then can we treat this as today's date? Why not? I really haven't been in the mood for dates with everything that has been going on, but maybe it's a good idea. Have you been on many dates in places like this? Not really. But for me, this place doesn't really matter as long as I like the guy I'm with. Alright. Sorry, I just noticed your comments. Hi, again, I'm surviving this shit, low diff. And then another one says, hiya. And I certainly do like you. Even when I'm talking? Yes. Sorry about that thing I said at the trial. I mean, I kinda screwed up again. Maybe, but I don't want to behave like that anymore. It's dangerous to everyone around me. I don't want to hurt you all, especially not you. I know. It's like we said, we'll be supporting each other. Until the very end, okay? Yes. I still remember about that promised trip to Antarctica, you know. Of course. I won't let anyone get into the way of that. Not even Hayato. What if all of us survive? Will we have to take him with us? That would be one crazy trip for sure. Maybe he could turn into a block of ice from all that cold and just stay there. Why react to this game instead of playing it? Oh man. I'm bad at games. Like, pretty bad at games. I mean, I would love to play it myself, but I'm afraid of just doing bad. I'm just not great at video games that much. Especially ones that are difficult, I think. I don't know. Try not to be weird. Anyway. Oh yeah, I should probably also mention that not every fangame has a game version. Most of them are just video series on YouTube. But yeah. I doubt it would be that easy. Worst case scenario, we'll just keep taking him on us. Sorry. Blech. We'll just keep taking him with us on our dates, like weird cats. Huh. Oh, I thought it was a visual novel. Well, kinda. A cat that's also a serial killer. Isn't that just every cat? You had some rough experiences with cats, I see. Oh, free time. Alright, so now we're gonna have to talk to Hayato. Of course, he's in the stage. Oh. Do you want to spend your free time with Hayato? Oh, look, it's my favorite boyfriend again. Came to see me? Okay, kinda. Oh, well, if it's kind of a visual novel, then it can't be that hard. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, most of the playing action is usually during the trial. But I'm at the moment nowhere near it, the 5th trial at the moment. And no sign of Alicia around. That's just perfect. We're not making out today. Aww. Sorry. So what else do you want to do? I don't know. Talk a bit? But we already did that last time. Yeah, you were kind of terrifying. That really wasn't funny. Hayato, I really don't want to see you as my enemy. Weird thing to say to someone who you're dating. Because our entire relationship is weird. I really don't know how this can last. We'll think of something. I can promise that you'll never get bored with me. I would rather be bored than dead. That's not an issue either. I told you, I won't let you die. And I mean it. And Alicia? No promises about her. Hayato. But I said I could tolerate sharing you for now. That outfit is sure is something. Yeah, wait until you find out the Hayato's a cross-dresser. This guy's a dude. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I didn't read this. And it's true that she's becoming quite interesting. I wouldn't mind having some fun with her. Giving them a female voice just because. That's what I started with. And I'm like, I like this voice too much. I just gotta keep going. What? But you will always be my number one. Oh yeah, dude's a fucking serial killer too. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Don't forget that. Sure. Now, don't be so tense. It's a beautiful day to be in love. Okay, first of all, it's been raining all day. And second, can this thing that you're showing me really be called love? Yeah, I just put my own unique spin on it. I know. Well, this game does involve a lot of death, as it is a killing game. So, it's not unusual, I guess. How can someone that cute be a serial killer? What does he do? What does he kill? Hearts? I mean, I guess, but he does prefer blades. And stabbing people to death. But only does it once in a while. Once every few years. Better get used to it. Right. Sometime later. Oh, they're in the TV room. Okay, let's see. I went to the TV room where I met those two. Hey there. Oh, hi. Everything all right? I think so. Apart from, the killing game. What's with the sharing part? Oh, Rui is technically dating both Alicia, the blonde girl, and Hayato. They're just kind of sharing until at least maybe one of them dies at the end of the game. But I'm pretty sure that he probably prefers Alicia, because obviously Hayato's a serial killer. Unless that's not where you're referring to, but I think that is. That part kind of sucks, yeah. Huh. How are you holding on? Could be worse. This weird thunderstorm scared me a bit. You could say I was shocked. Stop. That's the worst pun I've heard in a while. This reminds me. Yeah? One time we had a joint gig with 2 other bands. They were called like Domestic Pigmeat and Magical Moonlight or something. Weird. Sounds cool. So while we were playing, lightning struck the building and fried all the equipment there. We had no power for some time. Oh. Dating a crossdresser and a blondie, that's something. But of course I kept playing. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Being a drummer is awesome, since you don't need any power to play, just your own coolness. Whoa, that's really one crazy story. I'm glad you are holding on despite everything. Same to you, Takeshi. Me? Yeah, you sounded really cool today as the leader, The guy who made this game sure is creative. The series itself is just called Danganronpa. This is a fan project. And that's kind of what I tend to cover on this channel, is just fan project stuff and other indie project stuff. So in the future, that could include indie animation and indie games. It was gaming that actually got me started on this channel till I decided to do something different. All right. I was trying my best. Like I said, I want to act more responsibly. That's cool to know. But I also do this to keep my sanity, you know? It's not easy with everything going on. True. Atsuo, I'm really sorry. For what? Still feeling bad about this. In the last chapter, just a few days ago, I shot at you. Sanity? Oh yeah, it's pretty difficult. Like, this is the fifth chapter of this series, so it's pretty close to its ending, with just one chapter left to go. Okay, I missed what he said there. Not at your legs, not in the air. I actually shot like I wanted to kill you. We were all super stressed, man. That isn't an excuse. Besides, I shouldn't have brought up your son. I know you get nervous when talking about him. Uh-oh. Oh. You have the same smile he does, you know. Really? Never mind. See, about Luigi. The more we're here, the more I'm scared that I'll never see him again. So who's your date? The cute serial killer crossdresser or the blonde cheerleader? Well, fortunately, the blonde girl is not into women and is straight. And Hayato, I think, is bi? Or from what the creators say. But I don't know. I think I would prefer the blonde girl, though. Just saying. Alright, anyway. I don't want to stay here forever. Then don't stay here forever. Live. Get back to the real world with us. Yeah. Not into killers, huh? I guess so. Nicely said, Atsuo. I need to talk to him again. I have to. I have to tell him I'm sorry. Give me a sec. That you're sorry? Well, you see, the last time I spoke with him, we had a fight, you know. I shouted at him, at my own son. For me, I'd pick both. Oh man, I never apologized. That was the last time I saw him before the killing game began. And now, I might not ever get to see him again. Excuse me. I don't know if I could survive this game. I don't know if my body could take it anymore. Takeshi, you'll meet him again. I promise. Can you even imagine that? the last memory of seeing your loved one alive would be you two screaming at each other. What can I say? A cute killer and a hot blonde can cover both my sides. I see. That this was all what he remembers me for. I can't stand it. I understand, Takeshi. But it won't end like this. I know it. Thank you, Atsuo. Thank you for your support. It's nothing. I just want you and your son to be happy. I know. Damn, I didn't even know that story. Sorry, I didn't want to talk about my last conversation with him before. But I can't hide this any longer. It's alright. I'm sure you two can meet again. Yeah, you could apologize to him then. I know that he'll understand. Right. Oh dear. I guess it is a habit. I don't notice it very often, but it's just my headphones just keep feeling like they're slipping off. And so, oh. No, let's do that later. I keep getting the feeling my headphones are slipping off even though they're not. So I keep having to readjust. But yeah, I don't mean to do it. Ruri, about what you said before. Yeah? I promised you, no one kidnapped my son. No one is forcing me to do anything. I'm not the traitor or the mastermind. Sorry, Takeshi. I just wanted to discuss all of the possibilities. I know. Now can we? Oh dear, the mascot's got something. Hey there, dear players. Oh no. Like I said before, I prepared something cool for you. An amazing event, better than any gaming party. I doubt that. Meet me in the party room in Storm Island. We could begin in 10 minutes. The party room? Of course, attendance is mandatory. See you soon. Oh, great. My thing is curling my hair, if that's even a word. I don't like the sound of that. Well, at least it's not the motive. Should we even go there? We said it was too dangerous. I mean, if you're forced to go, you're gonna go. He said it's mandatory, so I don't think we have a choice. Right, better not get punished for something like this. True. Just watch out for the thunder strikes, guys. Oh, this is the party room. Okay. I think that's gonna be enough for tonight. We can do more of this later. Oh. Fix my hair. Alright, oh, am I? Alright. That's all I'm gonna do tonight. I will, hold on. Alright, sorry. We'll continue with more next week on Tuesday. I guess if you're here still, just be aware that these streams are re-uploaded onto my YouTube channel, and you can go back and watch the rest of this series. Oh, oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, that's all I'll do. We'll continue with more Survivor's Guild on Tuesday. Oh dear. What are you doing? Okay. Anyway, thanks for joining, and I will see you guys another day. Or Tuesday, whenever, okay?